Okay. Okay. Going back to last thing I said was that I used to look up, um, and to me is amazing and scary at the same time, because uh, it makes you feel so small and so insignificant at the same time. But it's still amazing. It is insignificant, like in a positive way, okay, in a way that actually tells you like there's something out there. Okay, there's a higher power. This is not just, in my opinion, of course, not everybody has to agree with what I'm saying, but like, does it make sense to you to think like you the biggest thing out there in such a big place? Do you believe in aliens, Ed?
Something's going on. I believe, like, you remember that Tic Tac thing they were showing,
Mm-mm.
the Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Yeah, the Tic Tac
TikTok?
thing. No, Tic Tac, like you put in your mouth, the Tic Tac.
Uh-huh.
You're familiar
Okay.
with that?
Nope.
Come on, man.
Enlighten me.
The guy,
Good
you
Lord,
heard
so
it.
enlightened.
You heard of that Tic Tac spaceship, right? Come on,
Oh,
man.
oh, now
Come
he
on.
like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, come on. You guys haven't heard of this story. This was like the
No,
biggest story. This is one of the biggest stories of what was it? What year are we in? What? Last
bro.
year? This
Oh, last year. Okay, I
Last
was
year.
about to say if it
dude,
was
they got footage of this Tic Tac spaceship, and they sent the fighter jets up there. They're trying to chase this thing down.
oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
You talking about no Tic Tac? I'm like, yo, like, what's up with this? I'm thinking it's something that is old. I was about to say I wasn't even in the country probably around that time
No,
because
but
I'm thinking,
what I was gonna say is, like, as far as the aliens, like, they asked one of the government officials, like, hey, what is that? Like, what's going on? And these guys got like the real footage. They got the footage that they don't even show us, right? Like the real high def stuff. They don't even release. And he said, yo, no, those aren't aliens. That's demonic. Yeah, that's what that is. And just that is what it is.
demonic as in demons.
Yes. Government official, straight up said that's demonic. That's what it is. Those aren't aliens.
Well, aliens actually stands for
I don't know. I don't know what they. I don't know.
illegal Mexicans.
No, it doesn't, sir. No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No.
I'm just playing. Believe it or not, I'm playing, but some people actually think it's
Yeah,
somewhat
well,
true. Okay.
that's that TV. They got to turn that off.
Let me stop playing. Nothing against Mexicans. I'm Hispanic myself, regardless of what. And one of my best friends is Mexican. So, if he was here, I would still said this.
Yeah, but if I had to believe in something, that's what I think it is, man. That's what I think is going on here.
You think it's demonic?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
government
okay.
officials say. I that's what I believe. I heard quite a few people saying this.
Stop playing. What do you believe?
I'm not playing, man.
Are you asking me?
No, no, no. Still action. Edward.
That's what I think it is.
That's
Because
fine.
I don't think it could
I
be
don't think you
aliens.
did.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would aliens come here? That doesn't make sense to me.
Why wouldn't it
First,
be?
first
Why?
off, how do they even get here? Like, our nearest star is four light years away. How do
Okay.
you even travel those distances? Like, how do you even do it?
You don't know how long they've been traveling for.
Come on,
You don't
man.
know how
You don't
old
know
their
how
society
advanced
is.
they are in technology
Yeah.
wise.
Come on.
Stop playing.
I
So you
just
Okay,
rather
okay,
think it
okay, but okay,
was
but
demons?
will we be able to travel in space in the future? Would you think?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Some you think like Star Trek and all that's just gonna happen. It might not. It might be something else that we don't know, man.
It's just like the
We
Back to
might
the
not be able
Future
to. Yeah.
movies. I mean, the hoverboards with that were electrical that exist now in a sense.
No,
Well,
we ain't got none of that.
yes. Yeah. Well,
Flying
kind of.
airplanes
Yes.
and
But
flying cars
but
and
the reason we um do have stuff like that is because we focus our attention into that. Does that make sense? So I think if we make it a point to get this done, we will make it done. We will get it done. Human beings are amazing, actually. There's no limits. I
But then-
think we will.
Yeah, back to the point, because you said also, or who said that? There's something out there why we didn't actually explore space even more.
That an angel said that we found something and it told us, hey, you better stay on Earth. Is that where you
Oh
go?
yeah, okay, that was then aliens.
Not
something demonic.
That's what the government officials, that's what
It
they're
could be
saying.
demonic. Okay, like
what they're saying.
what if God is just somewhere else?
What if some of those stories were legit and you really got these demons running around here and you're just seeing their form and they're just
I don't doubt anything.
they were saying these guys are saying they seen stuff coming out of the ocean, like this crazy stuff going on.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You believe it?
Yeah, when you got Navy SEALs saying that they seen this stuff and they're down there and they're trying to get back to the ship because there's like this giant, like, I don't know what, like thing just coming out of the water coming after them. Like, yeah, I believe it.
Okay.
Some of these guys, you just believe them. Like, you know, fighter pilots saying these things that you believe these guys. These aren't just regular people.
A lot of people say Bermuda Triangle, since ships and airplanes get lost around there. There's something that has to do with that. There is the issue with the magnetic poles thing and everything, but I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing like a lot of words.
Okay.
But
All right.
Understand.
But
All right,
there
they
is-
were in the Pacific Ocean when they were seeing this stuff, but okay. I think you're trying to stall, sir. I think you're trying to stall.
No, I just don't want to not give the focus that his subject deserves, in my
Okay.
opinion.
All right.
Maybe I am stalling. I don't know. Okay, so
That being said,
with that being said, let me introduce my story or my section, right? So today I will be talking about the Illuminati. Illuminati is something that pretty much everybody is aware of. But the fact is that it's big, right? There's a lot of branches, there's a lot of different things. So I actually read into this a lot before, and I kind of refreshed certain videos that I have found before and everything. But it said that the Illuminati is not by itself. The Illuminati is just a branch of a bigger, much bigger society. And that the face of the Illuminati, or who we know as the founders of the Illuminati, are actually a facade, like a face for the structure itself, okay? So whoever is in charge, whoever is a top tier, will never, ever, ever be caught, pretty much, as you know. So the reason I brought this up is because I am
Angel, they actually did catch the guy. Just saying. Okay, I'm sorry.
okay. Thank you. But no, it's pretty hard to catch the founders now and now.
I wasn't joking.
You said you weren't joking?
No, they really caught the guy.
I don't think you were joking, but how you know that is the guy?
isn't it April?
No, yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
No. Okay, so let me go ahead and well, regardless of what the facts are in that regards, in regard to that, okay, I'll tell you this. Jim Carrey is my favorite movie guy, okay? My favorite. I don't want to put him as a comedian or anything like that, okay? Because he's so much bigger, in my opinion, than that.
Sonic the Hedgehog, you seen it?
I've seen it, actually. Yes.
Okay.
I have kids. Are you throwing dirt at him because of that?
No, I mean,
Sounds a little,
no,
little.
no,
Okay.
it's all right.
I think he's a great interpreter of the film industry. How about that? I identify with him in certain ways. He's a funny guy, but also he understands that he is not who others perceive him to be. Okay. And that I call being self-aware. I tell Negayan all the time, I'm the most self-aware person I know. And you know, that means a lot. I don't want to get distracted by anything. Okay, so I wrote a few things down, okay, that are facts, and I'm all over the place. It's very incomplete, but I'll share what I have. And it's that the order of the Illuminati. It was actually founded in May 1st of 1776. Okay, that's what I got. Sorry if that's not all the way true or anything, but that's what I found. I cannot pronounce this name. It's Adam Wisher.
Weishaupt.
Would just a
Yeah.
second.
That guy was one of the founders. He's a German philosopher. Okay, there's other people and of different branches. Okay, so he was a philosopher. We also have people who were like alchemists, religious people, and all these things. Okay. So one of the facts is that after the Illuminati was founded, they founded the Illuminati to eliminate people against like rulings of any kind you can think of. Okay. And they wanted to eliminate people to think in a different way, to expand what they believe in, expand what they know, and be a little more open-minded. And that's something that was not accepted back then, of course. So they were pushed on the ground. I don't want to go through that because it's just such a wide thing. Okay. So they got pushed to working in the underground and dividing in these branches, which is like Illuminati, what's the other one? Freemasonry,
Freemason.
and yeah, and others. So supposedly, the symbolism and stuff is part of a code, okay? And every symbol not only means what we know it means, but it also means is a way of pointing out certain things, okay? Like the OCNI, some people say it's like God's OCNI. Some people say that is actually because of the society, like you never know where they at, okay? So where you think they're not watching, they are watching you because they are branches of them are everywhere. At some point they said they were in the government, Catholic churches, etc. Okay, I'm sure you guys already know about that, so I don't want to beat too much on that, right? Okay, so the reason I bring it up is because for years and years and years, as long as I can remember, Jim Carrey used to kind of make fun of them and say certain things and say this and say that. One time he went to this TV show, Jimmy Campbell's Kimmel show.
I know what you're talking about.
Kimmel show. Okay, I know I'm chopping these names up. Okay, and he actually made the triangle, which we know what goes in the middle of the triangle.
The tongue.
Well, he put his tongue, right?
Yeah.
And he did like this, right? But it's actually the all CNI that goes in between that triangle. That triangle says so much, but he called it the all Macken tongue.
Yeah.
which means he's just like making fun of them, okay, in their organization. So he did that not on only one occasion. He did it multiple times, and he was, doing this and doing that. He started openly speaking up on them, and people labeled him as crazy. Okay, that's why I said earlier you got to be careful in how you share the information you may have.
No, but
I
he
don't.
was actually acting crazy though.
Okay. I do
Yeah,
have
he
a
was.
few
He was acting crazy.
questions on this thing. Okay, so I'll tell you this. He was kind of acting crazy. Okay, and I won't deny it. But okay, he is not the first person to mock the the Illuminati. He is not the first person to actually
Go against
uh
it.
go against them and everything. But we have seen throughout the time that when people do, things do happen, right? Is that coincidence? I don't know. So we have, I have a list of people who are supposedly active, currently active in the Illuminati. What's the word I should use to say this? Okay, 'cause I ain't got no money. Nobody can sue me. I guess. Um, Allegedly, right? They are in the Illuminati, and uh, the first name that comes up to mind, what is it?
Person?
Yeah, the first super famous person that comes to
Bill
mind.
Gates.
Bill Gates. Okay, that's cool. Um, how about you?
I was gonna say maybe Shaq or something like that.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Well, possibly. I didn't see Shaq in there though. But JC, Dr. Dre, I'm talking about like music and film industry. Okay. So JC, Dr. Dre, Beyonce, uh, Chris Brown, Drake, Celine Dion, Britney Spears, Alicia Keys, Nicki Minaj, and so on and so forth. I don't want to go too crazy on that. Okay. Um, so supposedly, getting into this organization gives you power, not power like uh, metaphysical power, but power as in like industry, money, power, influence, and stuff like that. Um, so that's kind of why they joined. I guess they promised that they would be on top of, regardless of what industries or what kind of society we created, they would be in top and ahead of it without it being known. Okay, so once they went underground, um, people thought that was it, but and I can't remember. Let me see. Let me see if I find it. Well, it was said that this trilogy of books, I'll tell you. Where are these books? Anything you would like to say while I look for this?
Dude, you got like notes and all this, and you're looking up stuff. Me and the guy, and we didn't have all that.
Because I'm bad with names, I'm bad with years and stuff like that. I'm very bad with that. Okay. So that's
Okay,
why I
all
can't
right.
find, but there was a book that actually was said to expose. There was a trilogy of books that was actually said to expose like symbolism and their meanings and stuff like that. For the time and period that this happened, it was like outrageous to come out with something, but it became popular. And that's when people think Illuminati came right back, and it was back out there in public eye, which is the dumbest thing in my opinion to think, oh, just because a book came out, you know what, we should go back to doing what we used to do. You know what I mean? Um, so I don't think that's how it worked. But it was said that Jim Carrey at some point was part of the Illuminati, And once he gained information and supposedly the way it goes is that the longer you are there, the more things you do, the higher your rank would be within the organization. Once the secrets was shared, it's supposed to be a for life thing. Okay, you cannot share that for life. Only hints, meaning when artists do the triangle or put certain things in their video, that's all you are allowed to do, but never speak against it. Um, so Jane Carrey dead, and things started to happen to him. Um, One of the things that happened is it's being said that Illuminati actually killed his girlfriend, and
Got to give a sacrifice.
well, yes, that is actually like a thing. I do believe that actually, but it is said that they killed his girlfriend and made it look as if it was a suicide. You guys are aware of this? You guys know this?
No, I know there was like some sort of death. I forgot exactly what it was with him.
Yeah. So supposedly she left a note saying that she could fight this fight, but living without him was like super hard, and she could continue to fight like the mental battle. I'm guessing she had. This is part of my opinion, of course, that mental battle thing, but I'm guessing she's referring to her mental battle, but she just tired. She just doesn't want to anymore, so she just let go. Basically, that's what the suicide note said. Yeah, my baby. Okay. So, yeah. So, you know, after that, in my opinion, he toned it down a little bit and started to keep to himself, but always seeking or trying to share his enlightenment. Okay. Um, for example, in one of his interviews, he had an interviews in uh, TV channel E, right? Red carpets and stuff like that. He was
Yeah.
acting very odd, which is not the first time, and it wasn't the last time either. But he was acting very odd, and he actually claimed that he got dressed up. He took some time to actually look into the most insignificant event to go to and just show up to prove a point, right? And that event was the red carpets. And he said he does not exist, and Jim Carrey is not Jim Carrey. He's just energy, which I actually agree with. We are, in essence, um, energy, and energy does not die, it's transferred, right? But that's a different subject. I don't want to go on that, right? But he said that um that the most important thing that we should know is that we are not who we seem to be. We are not this body. This is just a body that passed, in being. Okay. Essentially saying also that the personalities that we created, let it be voluntarily or involuntarily, are a fake personality. I mean, it's the personality that you have created to fit into whatever environment you belong to. Does that make sense?
That makes sense for him.
It does not make sense to you?
No, that's him.
Okay.
Sound like he got his girlfriend killed so he could be famous, and now he's guilty about it.
Okay. Well, he was already famous before this girl died. He was huge already.
Okay. Dude, it's too many of these people where they're famous and then like a significant other of theirs that just has to just mysteriously they die, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
all
like
right.
what I heard
Happens
is
all the
that
time.
Lil Wayne's mother died, Drake's mother died, Bruno Mars' mother died, and then they
No, Drake's mother, I think, is alive. But Bruno's Mars and Little Wayne's, yeah.
yeah. And that after that they started to gain fame or to get successful. So yeah, a certain correlation to that.
Supposedly a sacrifice needs to be done. But it's not a today story. It's not a Jim Carrey story. It's been said for a long time, and sacrifice are to be made. And you know, even when it's not a sacrifice, it is a bond in some or a negotiation of some sort, right? Meaning, you know, sell your soul to the devil, and while you still alive, you know, you will be successful. You will need for nothing. Okay. I think, I don't know. Is he? You think he's insane? You think he's on drugs? What you think, Nagayan?
I also had followed that when Jim Carrey actually, yeah, was claimed being crazy, and I also was a fan of him, so I'm a bit biased myself, to say the least. But actually, it felt like things fell in place for me when he said what he said in the E Entertainment on the red carpet.
I'm listening.
Yeah, and basically, for me, it made sense. So
for you, what made sense?
Like when he talked about being that we are energy and that we, yeah, you can call him crazy, but he.
By the way, it's on E. Okay, it's on YouTube. It's a red carpet Jim Carrey interview. Okay, look it up. If anybody is interested, I recommend you that video. Look it up. Okay, and then I recommend you, if you listen to it, do not listen to it once or twice. Really pay attention to it.
There's no information there. It's like this guy's just talking crazy.
Well, let me just push this out real quick.
Talk crazy.
But listen to it, give it time, give it throughout your day, and really analyze what's being said. Okay, he might be doing it in the wrong way, but I do agree with a lot of things that he's been saying throughout the years. Okay, I think
he's not saying nothing. Okay, I heard this guy. He's not saying.
That's
nothing.
your opinion. That is your opinion.
If you got something to say, you just say it. Like, I mean, like, I just
it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay, then I say something, because I think that then I get where Ed's standing and also where Lito's, where the conflict comes in, because Edward, facts are facts. Those cannot be denied, or yes, they can be taken in question, yes, but once you have the facts, you can from there. Oh wait, this pre-meeting will end. Okay.
Oh man, here we go, man.
Yeah.
Stop
it.
it.
That wasn't 40 minutes. No. or that was a quick 40 minutes.
But,
you know,
I see where you need proof of something existing before you can believe in its existence. Ed, I think, if I'm not wrong, but is there not more to what's real than
everything in life cannot be factual, facts that you can actually touch and
no, it is
see.
though, because if we're talking about the Illuminati, that's a real thing. It's real, and these people are legit.
Have you seen one of the people from the Illuminati yet? Like, have you met one?
Angel, it's real. Like in the history books, Isaac Weishaupt,
but then
he got caught.
Let's not discuss it being real or not, because okay, yes, Illuminati is real. So actually, you could, based on facts, you can put together the links, what's missing. But I think what Jim Carrey tries to do in the speech that he gives is allow space for people to make their own interpretation, because indeed he does not say nothing. He does not say anything factual about something existing. He does not say anything factual about, but he gives space for people to make up their own story.
But not only that, like if you're gonna say something out off the jump, in my opinion, this is just opinion. Ed, feel free to call me out. It's all good. But in my opinion, this guy got dressed up, okay, to something he got invited to just because he's famous, just because he's the cool guy, okay? And he dressed up, he went there not for himself, but to push something out there for those who are gonna catch it, catch it. And if you don't, then it's on you. And how you get that viral, how you get right now, how you push that out there without paying, without putting the effort to it. Right there, what he did, acting how people expect a crazy person to act. But if you listen, what he's saying is making sense over and over again. Just look at the videos, and,
No,
and
but
it's not just.
it's not gonna click for it's not gonna click for Ed because indeed he does not say nothing. He leaves the space totally open for interpretation.
Look,
Mhm.
Jim, tell me that they killed your girlfriend. Tell me that you got regrets, okay? That's what I need to hear. Tell
Ah,
me that they got the gun to your head, all right? That's what I need to hear. All this spiritual stuff he's talking about, I'm like, okay, man. all
So
right.
so you don't believe in the spiritual realm at all?
I just like you go from Illuminati, which is real, and that's kind of what I was getting into with Jeffrey Epstein, where these people, this group of people in Hollywood from all different backgrounds, all different generations, from all over the world, but they all meet here and they all think the same. That doesn't make sense. Like just the three of us in this room, we don't think the same.
no.
We're going to disagree. So how do you have thousands upon thousands of these stars and directors and writers and they all think alike? Something's going on there. Something doesn't make sense. That's all I'm saying. I
Or
mean,
something makes
Illuminati,
sense. That's the part.
it's Illuminati or somebody, these people done did something evil, or I done heard some crazy stories. You know what I mean? Like you got something holding it over these people's heads or something.
But I think that the reason that we're trying to make sense of something is actually the mistake we're making at the same time, because we are trying to find patterns, we are trying to find facts, we are trying to find ways to get proof of why things are happening or what is actually happening in the back. Is it the Trump administration that had Epstein killed? Is it what's going on? And what's the thing that's above us that we don't see?
Hmm. That is true.
No, but we see it though. It's there. You know, it's like, okay, well,
If
But just because you see it,
still
don't see
cannot
it
give
doesn't mean
a
it's not.
concrete answer about who killed Epstein.
no, we know who killed him. We know.
No, you claim you know, but I didn't see nothing.
Okay, all right. I mean, maybe he hanged himself. Maybe
No, but
he
okay, we're digressing a
I
little bit
am
into
not
the other.
saying I don't.
maybe when they told you that he hanged himself with a paper towel, and this is their story, maybe that really happened.
But the problem is where you are wrong isn't assuming that I don't believe you or I'm saying this or that. I'm not saying I don't agree with you. I'm not saying I don't agree believe you. What I'm saying is I wasn't there. I didn't see it. So in the same analogy, coming from the same spot you coming from, if I didn't see it, I don't believe it.
My thing with Jim Carrey, I think he's a part of them. That's why he's famous. And he did something, then seen something, been involved in something,
But
or probably got his girl killed. And now he's walking around acting crazy because he's guilty about it.
well, the rumor is he got her killed, not purposely, not like as a
No, not on
sacrifice,
purpose.
but
Oh no.
as a price you pay.
He
But
thought they were just playing. He didn't know.
you know,
I don't-
whatever. Um,
So,
I'm telling you right now, it's just it's a bit different. Okay, you need to be a little more open minded to understand where I'm coming from. Um, I think, in my opinion, of course, he makes a lot of sense, and it's not. It's all the sense, or meaning like all the pieces are there. It's just not in the same uh pot per se. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but before this breaks out, let's do it mutually. Leave this video and make another one.
I am.
that way it doesn't cut us off in middle or something.
Good one.
Oh,
Alright.
we got the warning. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes still.